Here's a little lunar trivia. When one month has 2 full moons, the second is called a blue moon, and there's a lot of mysticism surrounding it. The new movie Blue Moon stars Rita Moreno and Gazzara, and it also aims to create a little magic. We went behind the scenes.
Action!
In the other room.
Oh, listen, mister.
Peggy, be careful.
Let me explain. We rented this place.
It has to do with a blue moon and what it can do for people. A moon that can work wonders, and this moon works wonders.
In this case, the moon creates a little magic by rekindling the romance in 2 relationships.
It's very, very romantic, and that's nice.
There might be a market for this kind of picture now. It's romantic, it's a fantasy.
Frank, can I call you Frank? No.
Brian Vincent and Alana Ubach played the other couple going through troubled times. How these 4 finally get together is the turning point in the movie. It's also the point where everyone's in night clothes.
Today I'm on my masculine, like, you know, brawny guy. I happen to be caught with my pants down, so kind of titillating.
There should be a special award. He or she in the best PJs wins, you know, a big fluffy pillow.
And if there was an award, Moreno would surely win. In fact, she's in the Guinness Book of World Records for every major acting honor, including
Oscar, Tony, 2 Grammys, Emmy, Golden Globe, Cable Ace Award, 3 Alma Awards.
Rita Moreno is unbelievable. It's really a pleasure to work with a living legend, a woman who's won every award imaginable. So it's exciting.
Blue Moon is still filming in New York. It's set to open in theaters next year.
In production in New York City, Blue Moon, John Gallagher's 5th feature, spins a fanciful fable about the endurance of love.
It's a really story about 2 couples who have kind of let their love go to the wayside, and the picture's really about appreciating the value of true love.
Appreciation and endurance also define the film's production and the filmmaker's feeling toward his lead actor, Ben Gazzara.
We spent just about a decade getting this picture together. Ben signed on very early, but it wasn't really until this past year, with his kind of reemergence in pictures like Happiness and Buffalo 66, Spanish Prisoner, Big Lebowski, that he started to kind of mean something again.
The other actors, such as Rita Moreno and Welcome to the Dollhouse's Heather Matarazzo, played off the integrity of Gazzara's actor's studio technique.
For the man is incapable of a false moment on screen.
Which makes him worth waiting for. Blue Moon is currently in post-production.
Lights, camera, action. Those 3 words are synonymous with the art of movie making, and it's not just happening in Hollywood anymore.
For years, New York City has played second fiddle to Hollywood when it comes to making movies. But Tinseltown has been migrating to the Big Apple more and more, especially for location shoots. Studios in Queens like Silver Cup, Kaufman Astoria, and Paris Studios are giving LA a run for its money.
New York City is the biggest backlot in the world, and the best backlot in the world. I mean, you know, for years they used to build New York streets in California, and it got to the point where really it was just nothing to compare with actually shooting in the streets of New York.
Last year alone, the movie industry pumped $2.6 billion into the city's economy, and the number of films shot or partially shot in New York soared from 69 films 6 years ago to 221 films last year.
What you get in New York are layers and layers and layers. The people here have an energy that is just not compared to with any other place, I think, in the world.
MetroGuide went behind the scenes of the independent feature Blue Moon, a romantic fable that's not only shot in New York City, but has New Yorkers in front of and behind the camera.
Do you see a difference working with New Yorkers in New York?
It's terrific, actually, because they are people who, you know, as you say, grew up in New York, and can deal with the problems of shooting in New York.
I feel that I know these people, and again, when you have the right actors, they'll know the characters better than I know the characters, and I wrote it. Real wonderful New York actors that incapable of a false moment.
New York, of course, is my town. I have a special affinity to New York. I was born here and have lived here all my life, basically. Like shooting in your house.
So beware, the next corner you turn may just have your favorite star shooting their next New York feature film.
And
and cut.